friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time, and I'm here for another FAQ, and today it's about, do I sell my herbs, my tinctures, my mixed greens? And the quick answer is no, I'm sorry, I do not do that. Now let me go ahead and explain why I don't. For my herbs and for my mixed greens, I do a lot of dehydrating of so many things throughout the years. And things like my mixed greens, even though this is 2017, so I have lots of mixed greens blend put up from the past several years that I'm not even bothering to work on them this year. That frees me up time to dehydrate up more things like yarrow and comfrey and nasturtium flowers and nasturtium leaves and all the many things that I use to make my own medicinal extracts, to put in my soaps and my skin creams that I sell in my store. And so even though I do a lot of that stuff, I need all of it for both my products and for us to use here. And then that coming around to the tinctures or the extracts, like for example, here's the deep sleep and muscle relaxer extract I have, and I have a video on this that I'll link to down below. And so this is made only for us, and because it's a medicinal thing, that's one reason why I do not feel comfortable selling it. Also because I like to store them in glass, just like my dried goods. We try to stay away from having to ship glass because it makes it more expensive to send. It makes it a more expensive product having to use glass anyway. And then just making sure it gets packed well. I'm always nervous about stuff like that breaking. This is also why I don't sell, one of the reasons why I don't sell my homemade shampoos or even hairsprays, because it's just, it costs so much just to make sure it's packaged right, that it's not going to leak, that it's not going to break, and then you got to insure it just in case. That it's just not worth the cost, especially when I have videos out on how you can make all this stuff yourself and make appropriate changes that will suit you and your needs. And so if you go check out the various videos I have on making your extracts, coming back to this one for example, this one, in my last video I did, I used 3 different herbs. You could use one. You could leave out the licorice if you have high blood pressure, especially if you're on blood pressure medications. That's something you should avoid, so you can tailor it to suit you. And for how inexpensive it is to make your own, you would be much more money ahead to make your own, even if you have to go buy the herbs in bulk from Amazon or wherever to make it yourself because you don't grow them. It's going to save you a lot of money to do it that way than if I was to try to sell them to you. What I would have to charge for my time, my ingredients, the shipping, the packaging, and so on. So it wouldn't be cheap for me to do that for you. That's why I do the videos on how to make this stuff yourself. The same thing would apply for any of my herbs or mixed greens blend. I would have to charge a lot more just for the time that goes into collecting these things, dehydrating these things. And I'm not a big, huge company like, you know, Mountain Rose Herbs or something that can just charge $4 an ounce. I would have to charge a lot more than that just for the herb itself, and then let alone the packaging and shipping. So you would be better off purchasing the herbs. Like I always recommend Frontier Co-op or even Star West. I get them through Amazon. I'll do a couple of general links down below to those, and you can go through those, and going through those links also helps us if you go through the Amazon links. That's a couple of the brands there that I trust when it comes to buying dried herbs that I don't already grow, and I've done it for years. And as I start growing a new herb and get a lot coming in, that's one less herb I have to buy. And so that's how I recommend you get started. And again, I recommend buying in bulk. I always have gone with 1 pound bags of whatever it is, because that's almost always going to be your best price, especially if it's on something you know you're going to use quite a bit. Now I do understand wanting to buy smaller quantities if you're just going to try it out, and I do recommend doing that. So anyway, no, I don't sell all this stuff, and I also don't sell my wine or mead either, for much of the same reasons and then some. But again, I have videos on how you can make all this stuff yourself. So it's really easy to do a search on my channel. You can go either to the little search bar that's down and to the right, that's directly on my main channel page, and just put in wine or mead or extract or whatever to find out how to make these things. Skin cream, shampoo. Or if you want to go up to the general YouTube search bar, then put either of those search phrases in and then just add the words rain country, and you should be able to see a list of videos on my channel of the different things that I make that shows you how to do it so you can save money and do it yourself. And just think how exciting it is when you can make something for yourself as well. So not only are you saving money, you're able to tailor it to suit you. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this FAQ. If you're interested in more of these videos, I've got a whole playlist going, and I'll put the link to that playlist down below so you can check out other frequently asked questions and my answers. All right, well, thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.